Hey, how's it going? JPChivalry going live with Disco Elysium. Been a fun story. Not even through the first day, but you know, that's fine. I mean, we're pretty close to ending the first day. It's just we ended early because I thought the thunder was starting. It's not. So I was considering not streaming now until Sunday because of the thunder that's potentially going to happen. Also, I don't think time moves forward when we're there, but just in case. There's no way out? What do you mean, Zyko? What's going on? Stuck here behind the window? Which window? What are you talking about? Are you at your home? Tangled in the wires and burned by electricity? It's a song. It's just a poem. What is this? And there's no way out for me? I want this. What is this? Also, how's it going, Psycho? But yeah, so there's no thunder right now. I guess we'll just play. We'll just play. See what happens. Continue the story. Yeah, we got the body down. We punched a guy out. Guess we didn't talk to Kuno. Should we talk to Kuno? We only have like 30 minutes left. I don't know what happens at 30 in 30 minutes. So I'm just gonna go. That's a song? What is it? I guess I don't really recognize lyrics too much. Unless like super popular. I'm more of a beats guy. Music guy. Oh? What the heck's going on here? Oh, so there's a lot of people. What? I don't have a sad song to play. Crap, let's just talk to him.
Can I help you?
Seem to be in need of a fridge.
Yes. For the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
Yes.
Flattery is the way.
Yeah, we've heard you have like a huge fridge. Colossal. Practically a mausoleum.
You've heard wrong. And you're not putting a dead body into my fridge.
Aww. What's the song? Oh. Can I pause it? Ugh. The Tubes. No Way Out. I think I've heard of them. I'll listen after the stream. Thank you, Psycho. Homework begins.
Damn, I thought the size thing would work.
Not putting that why? Not even gonna ask why, you're just gonna say something mean? Maybe why.
Because this is a culinary establishment, not a morgue. I can't believe you even asked me.
One of my favorite classic rock bands. They have some pretty cool songs and theming. Let's check them out. I guess old school would be, for me, would be Kiss, Electric Light Orchestra, Rush. Who else do we listen to? Those are the ones that come to mind, though.
It would only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No. The answer is no. I will not turn this place into some kind of macabre circus.
Can't believe it.
Wow. Turn the lieutenant off like he was a busted old radio. He really is the lord of his realm.
Let's go talk to the freight clerk.
Okay. About the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I pay with this check from the giant novelty check.
You must be joking, right? You come here, trash everything, and now you try to pay with a novelty check?
Cafeteria manager stares at you, baffled.
This isn't a game show. I'm not going to accept it. You owe me cold, hard money. I want to see that money in the palm of my hand. Every single cent.
You can cash it in at the local frit near the harbor gates, though it might not be enough to cover it.
How much do I owe you again?
A lot. A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken window, 130 real.
That's what I thought he said. So there's like no way that the 25 was going to cover it. Talk about something else.
Like what? I was really enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
Bye. Alright, so we gotta go. Well, but there's all these people here. Okay, maybe they'll stay here. If not, I guess we talk to them next night, if we can. We gotta put the body in the fridge for now. Priority number 1. All the white checks you can reattempt. Oh, okay. Whirling in rags. So if we can get some money as well. I don't know if I picked up any more bottles since the last time I cashed in. Run.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Rich.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Puts down the magazine. You have a fridge.
Mm-hmm. Right behind you.
She nods towards the buzzing machine in the corner. You need to store... You're right, there's a fridge. Wicked. You need to store a corpse there.
You're joking, right?
She keeps chewing on her gum. The fridge with her fingers when I close. No, I'm not joking. You need to store the corpse of a hangman in your fridge.
Okay. It wouldn't even fit, you know.
Looks at the fridge.
Now that I'm looking at it, maybe a glass-doored fridge in a public grocery store isn't the best option for storing a corpse.
Pity. Would have been so beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know.
Turns her magazine. Needs to exchange this novelty check for cash. Give them the novelty check and gain 25 real.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
She rolls up the giant novelty check. Looks like she's seen it before. Slips it under the counter.
Anything else I can do for you?
Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed and gin. Great combo. Ask some local dealers, maybe.
No. Let's leave. So what am I going to do? I mean, we're going to get kicked out because we don't have the money. Can't stay. So how does that work? Boy. On morale. By the way, I totally fell asleep last stream after the jog. Did you have a good jog? It's totally okay, Psycho. You just missed us punching guy. That's pretty much it. We did an autopsy as well. That was kind of neat. I'm gonna check the journal just in case. Ask the whirling Frit or maybe Kuno. Guess we gotta... Yeah. Processing. Do I even have a map? Don't. I super passed out. All good. As long as you had a good workout. It was a good day. And you said it was a nice day outside, right? But it was 80? Or it's going to be 80. Ask around about tattoos' possible meaning. I guess we talked to Kuno.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
It's going to be 80. Gotcha.
He fucked the tree up. Fucked it good. It was porno.
Today was around 65 or so. It's going to be hotter. Wish I could have been here to see it. I have some questions.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, piggo naught.
Kono, I need a fridge to stash the body.
For the fuck imp. Good thing you asked the Kunmeister. Kuno knows a fridge. Perfect for freezing.
He nods, trying to look older. I thought you would. Where is it?
Bacon Man's in a rush. But what's in it for the Kuno? What's the return on Kuno's investment?
Corpse-free yard. Don't you have civic pride?
Kuno's got everything Kuno needs. All civics and shit.
You can't buy Kuno, pig. Kuno's already got everything.
Commence Kuno. Civic pride Kuno. Shit. Kind sir, I will repay you for this information one day. Right now the clock is ticking.
Kuno's clock's not doing shit. Kuno's got a fuckload of time.
Don't believe him, Kuno. He just wants to use your fridge.
Fine, Kuno. Don't help me then. Back off.
Wasn't going to. Kuno's not into bacon charity.
Waves you off.
You can't turn Kuno into a little popo man. Kuno's his own man.
What? I guess do I try it? Yeah, let's try it. Need a
For the
fridge.
fuck imp. Good thing you asked the Kunmeister.
Really, I don't believe it.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno gets around.
Where can I find this perfect fridge then?
Bacon Man's in a rush. But what's in it for the Kuno? What's the return on Kuno's investment?
Humbled yourself? When's Kuno spilled beans?
Kuno's a poor kid from a poor neighborhood. Say your job is on the line. He'll sympathize.
Sounds sort of weak. Yeah, this is serious. My job is on the line. If I don't get this sorted, I'm actually get fired. No. Woody
The fuck are you doing right now? The fuck is this shit?
looks at you suspiciously.
Don't pay attention to him. Just keep telling your sad story.
Lost almost everything, Kuno. My memory, my money, even my name. Can't lose my job too. Please, please help me.
It's not that dramatic. We can just send the body to processing.
Lieutenant's eyes flash behind his glasses.
Kuno's never seen anything so lame. Listen, pig. If you were Kuno, the fuck would you care?
Says mostly to himself. Don't tell me I have to go ask other people and that'll take too long. Body's composing. Golden Mouth Man. This isn't working at all. He lied to me, Golden Mouth Man.
You just haven't done it long enough. You need to do it even longer.
This isn't about me, Kuno. It's about the people I'm trying to help. It's too late for me anyway.
Stop shitting yourself in front of the Kuno. Kuno thought you were some kind of big shit. What is this?
Why don't we go pester some other kids now?
Says impatiently. Yeah, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
See ya, Kuno. I guess Kuno S. See?
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
She almost vanished behind the fence. Only top of her hat remains. Well, I guess the other kid is the one that's over here.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Say, child, you wouldn't happen to know a good fridge, would you?
A fridge?
Yeah, like a big, big fridge a cop could put a dead body into.
You mean like the ice bear fridge? Man, that's scary.
Smiles.
Ice bear fridge?
Yes, like a bear, but white. There's a fridge below the building in the basement, with red glowing eyes. I went back there once, behind the bookstore.
Points underground.
Mum doesn't want me to go there anymore. Not that I want to. It was pretty scary.
She lowers her voice. There's a big fridge there?
Yes.
smiles. One more thing, going inside the building.
That's a problem. The only way in is through the bookstore, but my mum is pretty strict about not letting anyone in. But I don't know, you're a policeman. Maybe you can convince her somehow.
She says it with admiration, eyeing you up and down.
Anyway.
She looks around again, her nose red from the cold. Goodbye. Oh, is this where we get the map? I wonder. Makes sense, it's a bookstore. Low on health, points into endurance. But no. Books and molten candy. Old sports magazines tucked away in a dark corner. Book collects the national recipes of Arda. They are all about lake trout. I'm guessing that leads to the fridge. Another boring book, just discarded here. Quaint picture book brochure, very colorful. It is a tome of fascist magic, rather candid.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
Clerk extends a greeting.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck, in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Before we go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? I feel there won't be an opportune moment to ask later.
Sir, don't be ridiculous. I certainly will not give you money. I would be doing you a grave psychic disfavor.
She gives you a disapproving look.
One has to earn one's success, even if one is a police officer. Handouts are nothing but manipulation. All they do is make you dependent.
What is this insolence? She misunderstood.
You misunderstand me. Powerful feudal lord. I demand tribute. This is about traditions.
Now, hey there. Sounds like someone isn't taking responsibility for the energy they bring into this space.
She raises her finger.
Tribute? Power? These are not the traditions we're used to in this part of the world.
Okay. Curious pendant you're wearing. Lower your eyes mysteriously. Game is super political, huh? A little bit. We might be a communist, Zyko. We might be trying to spread communism to the people in this town, city.
Oh yes. Helps to have an anchor in these times.
She clutches the pendant and narrows her eyes as well. Are you the owner of this store?
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched, as if to give it more penetration.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
I fucking knew it, mate. I'm told there's a huge fridge in the building cellar. Can you leave me there?
A fridge? No, I don't know anything about a fridge. Aren't you interested in books?
She fidgets with her pendant and nods at the bookshelves. Her daughter is the one sitting outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
10. Certainly very polite and helpful.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
Also, I'm going to make food and do like 40 other things and be back in a different location of my apartment. You know the drill. Sounds good, Psycho. Thanks for stopping by. She's immensely satisfied with the answer. Here to dismantle a free market and abolish child labor. Yeah, let's go with that.
You must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening.
She rolls her eyes. Hence, how much do you pay the kid?
Good sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her as a fund. She's securing her financial future out there.
Slap the cuffs on her.
Formally reprimand you for your corrupt activities?
Oh, of course, officer. Good work. Are we done with the jokes now?
Raises an eyebrow.
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here. Right.
Lieutenant taps his foot. All this pressure has made her really anxious. You know, she's been chewing her nails.
God. I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
Her voice is firm.
A part of hers, too, clearly.
I don't think she can do anything about it.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
What you're doing is wrong. Even I know that. I actually don't know anything.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there.
All of a sudden, she exhales sharply. Her shoulders slump down. Mutters.
There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
She returns with a nod. Stops, but her mouth keeps moving.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
You're like Annette to your husband and your mother. Just nod compassionately. Maybe that.
Yes. Sometimes it's better to let people come to these conclusions themselves.
This husband, Annette's father?
Yes. My husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
Grand Couronne? Wait, Grand Couronne? What's that?
It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighbourhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects.
She says gloomily.
Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure.
Her smile is wide. Your husband's also involved with the bookstore.
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
She an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
She pauses for a second. Of course, yes, this economy.
Exactly.
She agrees wholeheartedly. Tell me she doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course.
Placent's nods.
I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
Alright, I had something else in mind.
The woman looks aloof, her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
What if I want to buy a book?
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? See those shelves there? Go. Be drawn.
She fiddles with her pendant, then waves her bony fingers directly at you. What types of books do you have?
Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
Nudges her glasses. Alright, I'll take a look then.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Farewell for now, book peddler. What's here?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Sleeve. What about that one?
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Heimdall somewhere. This is entirely, completely you. You have found the right books.
Storky. Tell me about Muscleman books.
Oh, Man from Heimdall. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Looks at the book with some disdain. Why are they so popular?
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Sounds good. Which one should I start with?
What does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say.
Rolls her eyes, then fiddles with her pendant.
If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Heimdallaman, the man from Heimdall. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
I want to buy the Heimdallerman's book.
Oh yes, certainly. Another good sale.
Through the display of books.
Rows and rows of Heimdallermen blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Heimdall and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Heimdall. Return to Heimdall.
Didn't mean to hit the mic.
The solipsistic. Man from Heimdall and the Heimdall Man.
Good God, how many are there?
Maybe 100. Man from Heimdall and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Heimdall and the false god. Man from Heimdall and the scorched earth. Man from Heimdall, the Heimdall colonies. Man from Heimdall and the swamp beast. Man from Heimdall and the snow crabs.
Is that all?
Not even close. Man from Heimdall in hell. Man from Heimdall and the forest of slaves. Man from Heimdall under the lake. Man from Heimdall, Heimdall burning. There's even The Trial of Death, a pastoral combat game book set in the world of Heimdallerman, and so much more.
Any of the books call out to me?
A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
How?
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Heimdall in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man. She's laughing at him, belittling him. Between the throne and the Heimdallerman lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Heimdall and the Devil Woman.
Aren't all women devil women? No, let's go with interesting.
The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Heimdall novels.
I want to buy Man from Heimdall and the Devil Woman.
It is a bestseller for a reason.
Check out the fridge in the commercial building across from the whirling. Commercial building across from the whirling? Oh, wait, is this not it? What was this one? Book.
The cover of this tattered paperback features the man from Heimdall, standing atop a pile of bloody corpses. His two Zweihanders are crossed over his massive chest in a dramatic X, their blades dripping with gore.
Hell yeah.
Behind him rise the harsh, snow-capped peaks of his native Northlands. In bold red letters, the title, Heimdallerman, the man from Heimdall, unfurls like a banner. In the foreground, a nearly nude woman lies spread in supplication, her privates strategically covered by her flowing black hair.
Look at the back cover.
The back blurb reads, His latest adventure serves as the perfect introduction to the savage Heimdall saga. Meet man from Heomdall, his faithful blood brother, Tyribald, the noble Lord Hrothgar, and some of their most fearsome foes yet, for the Northlands, for Heomdall. Below, in smaller font, you see the parenthetical, adapted from Man from Eelndal and the Necromancer's Treasure, Man from Eelndal, Lord of Hrothgar, and Man from Eelndal, the Curse of Nacht-Hera.
Read the first couple pages.
The story opens in media res. The man from Heomdall and his band of northern reavers are in the bowels of an ancient temple, surrounded by an army of gibbering wights, led by the deathless necromancer. One by one, the brave Northmen fall to the relentless crush of undead, only to join their number as reanimated corpses. By nightfall, only the man from Eomdal and his blood brother, noble Tyribald, are left standing against the dead horde. It is an honor to die by your side, brother, Tyribald cries, as his battle axe beheads one of their reanimated comrades.
Oh, they're in trouble now.
9, Tyribald, the man from Heomdall, bellows over the army of flesh and bone. Have courage, for the Northlands, for Heomdall. He leaps to the mezzanine to face the black-eyed figure, and like a mad ice bear, whirling twin Zweihanders, Sturm and Drang, he plows through the ranks of the deathless, surrounding the necromancer. And with deadly finesse, his twin blades scissor the necromancer's head from its body. The undead legions collapse like ragdolls as the dark magic leaves them, and the two Northmen stand alone in their cursed temple, where the bodies of their lost brothers litter the floors.
I feel like I shouldn't have read this yet. That's fine. Welcome back, Psycho.
A few chapters later, the man from Heomdall and Tyribald are in a completely different setting, high above an arid desert, riding a pair of griffins that always seem to appear at narratively convenient moments.
The eagles from Lord of the Rings.
The Northmen find themselves in the court of a powerful southern king, Lord Hrothgar. The old king beseeches the man from Heomdall to rid his kingdom of the Nacht-Hera, a subterranean clan of blind wizards who traded their souls for demonic powers. The man from Heomdall extracts a high price from the desperate king. He asks land for the homeless desert pygmies living exiled in the kingdom's borderlands. Hrothgar offers the hand of his eldest daughter instead, but the son of winter does not budge.
Hold on. Why is the man from Heomdall doing any of this?
What do you mean?
Is he doing all of this?
Because the flame of justice burns bright within his chest. Because, above all, he's driven to bring honor to the name of his beloved Heomdall. Because his noble Cutland blood lusts for glory and conquest. It cannot be denied.
Is that all?
What do you mean, is that all?
Is there anything else to this character?
He is the man from Heomdall, forged in the fury of battle. Death was his sire, and blood his dam. He had but 14 winters when he left his frigid homelands in Cutla to seek glory and honor. That is his character.
Never mind, just get to the good part.
You skip past a section detailing an elaborate banquet with many toasts, as well as the long and perilous journey from Hrothgar's keep to the ancient forest of Yesdor, where our heroes infiltrate the Nacht-Hera's dire hall. In the center of the great hall stands a blood altar on which a pair of Nacht-Hera are disemboweling a shrieking peasant, an unholy rite that empowers the Nacht-Hera forbidden magic. As the vile ceremony ends, the sound of steel unsheathing draws the Nacht-Hera's attention to a pair of cloaked figures standing in the doorway. Swiftly, the visitors toss off their cloaks and unsheathe glimmering northern steel. It's the man from Heomdall and his valiant blood brother, Tyribald.
Well, I did not see that coming.
In an instant, the Nacht-Hera summon a horde of gibbering orcanoids who rush our heroes. The hall fills with the clang of blades and the screams of the dying as the floor goes slick with steaming orcanoid viscera. When the din of battle settles, only the man from Heomdall and Terrible remain standing. Exhausted and dripping with the entrails of their foes, the two Northmen confront the foul Nactera. The man from Heimdall's soda-like blue eyes fill with indescribable fury. For the Northlands, he cries, rushing headlong into a desperate melee.
You gotta be kidding me.
What?
It's almost exactly the same as the first scene, and the word gibbering is used twice.
In the first scene, the man from Heimdall fought a powerful necromancer and his army of the dead. Now he's confronting a pair of Nactera and their horde of Orkanoid thralls. The two couldn't be further apart.
Okay, fine. What happens next?
An excellent question. One easily answered by purchasing the next thrilling chapter in the Heimdallaman saga, Heimdallaman at the Gates of Tomorrow. The last page of this one merely reads, "To be continued." Considering the sheer amount of different Heimdallaman books out there, it's very unlikely you're ever gonna find the sequel. The man from Heimdall stares at you on the cover, his face fixed in grim resolve.
Put the book away. Let's not read the sequel. Instead, we gotta ask her about the fridge.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Well, that didn't work. Back here.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Shopkeeper. It's behind the curtains.
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
Fiddles with her pendant.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Examine the strange cage-like trinket.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
Pull open the curtains.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand has closed around her pendant, fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
But there's a fridge there that I need.
Everybody suddenly needs something from there. Leave the curtains be. It's what it wants.
Waves her hands angrily. This is about the curse. That's why you're afraid.
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stopped abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
Is that thunder? Yeah, I think that's thunder. Okay. We'll play until the power goes out. However, ill advised that would be. I sense this place calling for me. Must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
Grabs her pendant again, visibly shaking. Alright, I'll think about it for a while.
Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, all right? There's no reason for you to venture into the unknown.
Why does every storm blow your power out? Because I guess our lines are like affected. I don't know. They're underground, but they're still like when someone mows the lawn in the backyard, they can cut the line. That's like great. But that's just the internet, I think, not the power. I don't know. Not like protected, I guess. Yeah, the line in the back is just for the internet. Sometimes they cut that and it's like, great. What? I don't know. They didn't dig the lines down deep enough. Shopkeeper lets out a loud sigh.
There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful.
Although that hasn't happened in a while. I think it's been like 2 years, maybe 3 years. They learned.
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
You just have cords running across the lawn? I don't think so. It's just like it's like not deep enough. Maybe. Curtains tattered with age. Ignore the curtains for now. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. Oh, Kim's got something.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages yet.
You should take care of that, then.
I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Okay.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
Okay. So 2200 is when he wants to go to sleep. Trying negotiating with the cafeteria manager. Yeah. We'll come back to here. I mean, it's like how our power went out because of the snowstorm. Like, it's just all outside. Not protected. Oh, girl's gone. What was that, February? Because March was when... Was March when we did Human Echo? Was, right? And then we did It Takes Two. Right.
Can I help you?
You're just an eyebrow. I think your infrastructure needs to be redone, JP. Take it with the city. What about the money I owe?
Yes. Have you got it?
I was wondering if we could come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
It's cold out. Freeze to death because I'm losing this stupid money game.
Game? Everything is just a game to you, isn't it?
Hold on. I still have my key, you know.
Good luck trying to use it.
Taps his foot against the metal box installed in the back of the counter.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
Conversation isn't going anywhere, is it?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
And see you with a heavy sigh.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Bye. Oh, so we can't talk to any of these people. And those guys were there before.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple.
Nah. Same. Kim has offered help. Go to his mirror carriage in front of the whirling. Okay. What if we go upstairs? Maybe not. I think it's gonna be the same thing, where we can't interact with the neighbor. To the carriage.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure? Regular people just call it the cage.
Look in the suspect transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are those things?
There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
Makes a spinning motion with his hands.
A vanity he wouldn't mind.
Thanks. I appreciate your help. Take the spinners.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Okay. Do we have enough time to go to the pawn shop? Is the pawn shop even open? I mean, he didn't bring it up until we got to here. Has to be.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here?
How come you're still open?
The pawn shop is always open.
Roy doesn't really sleep. Roy high? And if yes, then what is he on?
Okay, he definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer. A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
Like to buy... no. But also yes, because what did I get for it? Like $450?
Yes. Fortunately, I still have it. $330 and it's yours.
Okay.
Here you go, officer. Anything else I can do for you today?
Something I like to sell
Yes,
off.
we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Bennett steps in and hands him the spinners.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump-a-mesque banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
Keep hitting the mic. Sorry. He marvels at the cobalt shimmer and nods.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Lieutenant explains as the pawnbroker opens the register and counts the cash.
Of course. I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
JP, how could you? It's, I don't know. There's no excuse. It's mostly I'm hitting the pop filter, and then it's like launching it up. But I can't raise it up too, because then it blocks the screen. The problem. I didn't have this problem before, when I didn't have the mic arm. But it's fine.
Thank you.
Takes the cash, then turns to you.
Here's the 130 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The rest goes in his pocket.
The windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I don't have anything to sell at this moment. I'm suing over this.
Another time, perhaps.
No, you don't have to sue. Okay, we got the money. Let's go to the hotel. Let's go to sleep. Get that rest. I think at noon tomorrow I have to play near. If I can well, I don't know if we'll finish this by Sunday. Getting close to getting back to near. Well, nice of Kim to give us the hubcaps. Was that always going to happen? Could we collect 130 before that? I wonder.
Can I help you?
What about the money I owe?
Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money.
Well,
There's it used suspiciously. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble.
great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
Okay. How am I supposed to get money? Did I mention I might be buying a grandfather clock? You did. We started looking. What's on the market? Total 10. Learn skills, psych base. Oh, I see. Bonus from items. Find smokes and smoke 'em.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh, that's 9 p.m. Takes out his keychain, fiddles with the mechanism behind the counter.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
20? That's manageable.
I'll take a room here too.
He opens his wallet.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Takes the money and hands him a keyring.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Something else.
Yes.
Goodbye. And now I guess we go upstairs. $20? I guess that's doable. I just have to find more bottles. See if she's available.
The door is closed.
No one there. I guess that's gonna be Kim's room.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Alright, let's go.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Is the game okay? Oh, okay. Continue.
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, Our jurisdiction, basically.
He lights a cigarette. I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
You get so cool, Kim.
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will, and unhealthy.
The light of a cigarette illuminates a fleeting smile. Licks the ash.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes?
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night while going over my notes.
Right then. A debrief.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day.
Pulls on the cigarette. How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. Our inspection could have been more thorough, as it always can, but we have some leads we can follow up on. Then you shot him in the chest, which wasn't ideal, but we did manage to get him down from the tree. So as they say, all's well that ends well.
Just want to make sure he was really dead.
Right. Then we performed a field autopsy on the victim. We found some things we can really work with.
Is this his eyebrows?
I still feel like we are missing something, and there's still work to do at the crime scene too.
He's right. You could smell it. That something is missing, even under the overpowering odor of the corpse.
Now, as for interviews, my list of people to talk to here in Martinez, I mean.
Takes a deep drag and looks at the city. The initial interviews? Yes. Well, we talked to some people.
Including Everard Clare, a daunting adversary, if there ever was one. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
Sure, I can get him to tell us more.
Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
Big relief. It's a very serviceable name, too.
Moving on. We didn't talk to the Wild Pines rep. We really must do that tomorrow. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
I don't like to waste time, you know? My mind moves fast. The rest has to try to keep up.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills.
He nods thoughtfully, tapping his finger on the cigarette.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
Looks at your snakeskin shoes and smiles, suddenly. So what are our powers exactly? The RCM.
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Ravachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
He frowns. 1,000? Why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Ravachol.
Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station call slip. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Wait, how can we be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
When power calls you, you come. But power itself is a fragile trick of perception.
I see. And if someone resists?
We are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal.
What happens to the people we convict? I don't know if I want to ask this question.
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
Taps on his coat pocket, where he keeps his notes. And who makes all these rules?
The coalition government and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was the coalition government.
It's probably more honest, yes. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Our Moralinton? What is it?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
Pulls on a cigarette. If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something ominous. Something even a little feminine, but in a strict manner.
Who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
Looks at the city below. You like the moral intern?
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad.
He quotes.
But the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me.
I have an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
Lieutenant arches his brow, then pulls on a cigarette. It's a slim white thing in his fingers. Things are bad out there. Points to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police
In
Revachol.
fact, we would need them even if you didn't think that way. We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Yeah, vigilantes sounds bad.
Sadly, it is what we already are to the people of Martinez. Most of them, at least, especially the Union. Vigilantes. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
He nods, he looks at the roundabout.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses. The red and golden orbs of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string from east to west as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Monday is over.
Say nothing. Look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
He pulls on the cigarette. Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our 2 precincts.
And in Jamrock and the GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
Looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Shakes his head.
Night. Captain Bartholomew Price steps into the yard. A piebald horse waits by the motor carriage, chewing oats out of an oat bag. Seagulls fly overhead. The sky is black. Captain Price wears a black suit and a standard patrol coat as he mounts the horse to head home. Rows of houses on either side, hunching over the sidewalks, and Precinct 41 with its dome roof growing distant. Around him, the streets are silent. A kid on the corner waves at the captain as he takes the turn on Petition and Main. The horse neighs. The captain nods back.
Hands 3.
Thanks, kid, he thinks. He's grateful.
Hope our investigation will help improve the situation here. At least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
He says quietly. Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Puts up the stub of a cigarette and looks at the door. So did I level up? I did. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to give the pin back. Right. Need to find 20 real to pay for your room at the Whirling, or be locked up to 2100. As long as you don't have a free place to stay, you have to do this every night. When do I get a free place? What's up? How you doing? I'm doing good, but dealing with my grandma diarrhea. I have pink eye. Well, that's not fun. So hey, mister. Is this Kim's room?
Yes?
Let's leave. See you in the morning. See you, Kim. Let's try the bye.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Oh, I need the item. Hold up. Bean cutters.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, the faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place. You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
No more steam. Should we? Wait, let's try.
Still not happening. It won't come off that easy.
Mirror beef. I guess now that Kim's gone, we can go investigate. How does it work? Like, do we pass out at midnight, or we get to go on adventures? Oh yeah, we can. Give Give her the thing.
Hello again, sweetie.
Got your
I
pin.
hope you were able to pawn that old trinket.
Smiles up at you earnestly. Bought it back. Know what it means a lot to you.
Oh, thank you, dear. I confess I am glad to see it again. Very honorable of you, officer.
Would you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
Slide up. I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime, helping people catch sequence killers.
I wouldn't be of much use to you, sweetie.
Face flushes with excitement. She instantly recomposes herself. Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down.
Looks out the window, wistfully.
Perhaps another time.
She turns back to you with a hopeful glint in her eyes. I don't want to ask her that. We're just going to leave. Well, I think there's only one place that we haven't checked, and that's to the northwest. So we'll see. Sleeping heals all your health and morale. We still need to find money. Get up here. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. The apartment building my sister moved into has this gorgeous architecture. Oh, that's right, she was moving. Gorgeous architecture, though.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Some things become clearer. Why am I looking at this wall?
You have no clue. It's just a wall.
It's cooler and more classical than mine. Time to move in.
So many walls all over Martinez, weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
Let's see what's over here. Oh, is this C?
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
She whispers.
Pigs come to take me out, trying to snuff me out.
Voice becomes almost inaudible. No, why would you even say that? Hell no, she lives in the city. I'm a suburban clod. Oh no.
Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
No. Also, let's swap that for the flashlight. Garden hose. This won't be of any use until the snow melts. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Oh, there's splattering of bullet holes on this wall. Orange bum hat. Just closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. These barrels are full of rainwater. How do I even get over there? Was this locked? Was. Balcony with a view to the yard and the hanging. Smoker up there could be a witness. Talk to him.
It's been a
You
weekend
see
now.
a
They
young
sure-
man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Says in a quiet voice. Despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame. Why are you whispering? Sounds like you're already in trouble. No trouble from me. Just want to know what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
No problem. Talk more next time.
There won't be a next time. I really need to get going.
Takes a last drag of a cigarette before stubbing it out on the balcony snow. Convince him to stay?
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very feet like a dog.
Please don't go. I'll stop drinking. Take the trash out. Just please don't leave me.
Trash?
The young man shakes his head in confusion.
Please don't go. I'll even stop smoking inside.
Listen, I really have to go.
Flick of his wrist, he sends the extinguished cigarette sailing over the rail.
Ah, there it goes. Wasted. You would have gotten at least a few good drags out of it.
Good luck with the investigation.
He walks away. House. Find a way inside the large apartment building in the north. Close. Oh, I read that. Did I wear it? Feeling twitchy. Yeah, sure. What's up here? Through to St. Ghislaine, roundabout north. Capeside Apartments. Inside, the frame of a motorcycle in repair and the tools used to disassemble it. There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint?
Up here, Piggo.
Yeah?
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
Girl stares at the sailboat by the pier. What's your name, miss? You seem to be engaged in illegal activity.
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Start with your blood type and go from there.
Will you look at that? He's not just a pig, he's also a dog. Ain't got no bones for you, doggy.
Despite the sass, she puts the brush aside and turns to you.
She's grown frustrated with her work and welcomes the opportunity to challenge authority in other ways.
What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
She studies the wall, suddenly pensive. Are you so committed to the facing the building? Actually, yeah.
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
Like public art. Doing what you're doing. Don't mind me.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
She nods disdainfully toward the woman performing maintenance on the boat docked next to the pier. Hatred, disgust, it's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features.
The woman
The
on
woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
She hisses. Who is she?
Isn't it part of your job to know all the illustrious personages round this shithole? She's the Wild Pines representative. Madam professional negotiator in the flesh and the flimsy linen.
Her eyes narrow to slits.
Something morbid about old ladies trying to look young.
You know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
She wrinkles her nose. Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Yeah?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man vanished into.
Let's leave for now. I don't want to enter anything without Kim. Let's talk. Walking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint Ghislain, 33A. The room in the whirling isn't much bigger than this sleep. Looks like there was more construction here once, decades ago. Guess we could check the crime scene. Now that we have a flashlight. The old guys are gone. Makes sense. Oh yeah, there was this apartment building too.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Sitting at a desk, Lieutenant Kitsuragi fiddles with a pen, then writes something on the paper in front of him. He shouldn't be doing that. He should be here discussing the footprints.
Okay. Guess we can't do that yet.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
How do I even get in there? Oh, is there... Oh, there's a room. Wow.
The man...
Guess we're done. I shouldn't use that. Because we're about to get fully rested.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
It's so late and you're still here.
I'm a Nighthawk. What can I say?
Flashes a smile.
Odd.
Relief. Processor still here? Nah. Grandma's still here.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
No, I don't want to bother her yet. About down here. The guy's gone. Trash. Butter sign down.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. 2 ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted.
Is Samaran butter?
Whatever it is, the boy on the billboard seems very happy about it.
To reconstruct what happened here.
Just some tasteless advertising at the bottom of a canal. No use rubbernecking now.
Nothing more to see here. I guess we go to sleep. I have so many things. Quest log. Wonder if there's anyone else we can talk to. Don't be afraid to see weird things. People are more forgiving to persons of power. She's gone.
The worker is in a deep slumber. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from, into the primordial darkness.
It's all about money, you know? Guess we go to sleep. I don't know what else to do. Because we gotta go talk to Joyce and then deliver the body.
The door is closed. Still nothing.
Just won't talk to me. Wait, what about the tie?
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
I think in the first session that we did this, we did get it. Second try? We had to turn on the fan. Turn off the fan.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Roll it.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep doesn't come.
No? Doesn't come?
And then sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow, check the blanket. Pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
Roll over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Killed him. Ooh.
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
Thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Oh. Trolling? Oh.
of your childhood?
Born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me, do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Left.
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
And get it all back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Isolas on the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people, and you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours, bumping into things and acting like a clown? Who are you kidding?
Trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
There's another type?
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too, so soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head, like clockwork, barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Shit factory? Red checks can be tried only once. Failed white checks. Wait, what? Okay, should have looked at that tutorial.
Good going, buddy.
Just had the most beautiful dream. Lifting. Rejuvenating.
Really? Because you feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
How much sleep did I get? 8 hours? What was going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
That's not it. Really, I feel super good.
That's not really true. Your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
No, I can take this. I'm not gonna go looking for speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
That's a lot. Do this without the speed. Half the town won't be dead. Opt out.
Suit yourself. Slow, sad shell, man. See how you do without your spark.
Sorry. I don't need that equipped. Image ledger. Cargo container door. Backyard wall.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though...
I feel like that's the same dialogue, right? Let me try this again.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. It's your face in the mirror, adorned with the expression.
Mirror beef. Two. We could not, correct? Thought that would take longer. Because actually, out there. We'll be back. I guess we'll be back Sunday. I want to go longer, but tired. But I'll be back Sunday then. If the storm dies down on Saturday, then we'll come back Saturday. But we'll see about that. I guess in the meantime, I'll just be watching shows and catching up on stuff. So comfy, very, very comfy, very chill. I was expecting the dream to be like more trippy, but I guess maybe that's later. But yeah, that'll be a stream. So, thanks for tuning in. We just saved, right? Yeah. And it auto saves as well. Thought that would be longer. I wanted to get at least 2 hours. That's okay. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Catch you all later. Be back Sunday. Let's let this storm pass. Then, yeah. Have a good one. Bye.